spring, you know.
Huh. That's awesome.
That thing be loaded with frogs, turtles, and everything. So when we get a lot of rain, it'll come right out of the mountain. I mean, it'll look like a waterfall.
Right.
I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
I started moving dirt in. I was going to build a pond back here. See that?
Yeah.
Because it gets so much water out of the mountain. But my tractor's little, and
It's too much work.
I work on it when I can, kind of thing. But I was going to run that right across, you know, and have another pond. But I put all that fence in too, so that's all new since I've been here.
Okay. Yeah, this is cool having all this plus river frontage and stuff.
It's a beautiful piece of property.
I mean, that's the sucky part. How do you replicate this anywhere?
I can't. I'm so disappointed.
Happy wife, happy life.
Exactly. Just thinking that. So there is a trail. It goes straight back and goes up into there. But
Okay.
I can go up there if you want.
Yeah, I'm good.
All this rain might be a little.
Yeah. I don't feel like pushing today, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your dad's going back to Michigan with you?
Yeah, he's down here for about a month.
Okay.
He's gonna go back.
Is that where he lives at permanently?
Yeah. Every bit of our family lives there.
Up around Detroit or where?
Actually, so it'd be west of Detroit, but southern Michigan. Yeah.
Okay.
I put all this gravel down here because, you know, driving back and forth through here is just a mud. It gets bad. So now I don't have a problem.
And it runs. This house will come with to the top of that ridge and the top of this ridge, pretty much. This valley, for the most part.
I just
Gotcha.
replaced that culvert right there and built those rock walls. Yeah, I literally haven't stopped working for something.
You've been busy. You're making me feel like a slacker at my house.
Yeah, well, don't do it, because once your wife knows you can do it.
I saw it pulling in. I was like, oh, she heard you.
She's in Georgia. So
Okay.
I'm all right.
You're safe then.
Yeah, I'm safe in a minute.
Hey, how you doing?
How's it going?
Hey, there.
Yeah, just throw them right in the back. Alright, I'll pull up a little bit. Ooh, someone slipped on it.
That's what they do. They order on Amazon.
Have to scan every one of them individually.
Pretty good current going though, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a little highway now for what normally is.
Is it?
Have a good, bro.
You too,
Thanks,
thank
sir.
you. So, just in case they wonder, if somebody buys this and they don't buy all of it, I'm gonna probably cut into this driveway and I'll move the driveway to the campground, you know, starting past this
Okay.
here. So I'll have that done.
Yeah, if they bought just the campground individually, you know how much you'd be asking
It's
on
gonna
that?
be the same. Yeah, but just the campground and that, well,
So it come with that house up, the little tiny home, and the campground for $450.
and the rest of 35 acres or
Okay.
whatever. Plus, well, I'll show you the buildings up in the mountain.
Okay.
So a house would get, well, those horseshoe pits would be on the house property.
Okay.
Here's the flag. So basically everything from that flag to that fence line
Gotcha.
would go with the house.
Okay. So
And that's got, it's a little steeper here, but there's, I come in and out over here.
are they allowed to cut in here if they wanted to make a slope?
They
more gradual?
can, but they would want to get with the Tennessee Authority or
Yeah.
whatever to make
Okay.
sure, but to get permission. But yeah, they can cut in there. I usually walk up right there. It's a little sloped.
Yeah. How's
Usually-
fishing?
Oh, good, man. There's trout,
Is there?
walleye, bass, bluegill, catfish. Usually the water's, normally at rides, there's like a little rock beachy area. It's not
Okay.
sandy, but rocky area right there that you can stand on.
Nice. Always thought jet skis going up and down the river would be so much fun.
Oh, you could right now because it's high.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that would be nice. All right, so that's the house property.
Okay.
I'll start in the campground. We'd be starting here, so they would get the playground plus the toys that are in the back. You see,
Right.
I brought those up for now. Everybody's got their own little fire ring.
Nice.
I've got septic. So I'll explain this to you real bit. So I didn't pack this well, but I'm not going to worry about that because somebody that buys this will know where their electric line is.
Right.
And so this right here, each meter is 200 amp.
Okay.
And when I did my septic, I left a line. That one is going to be right over about where that's at.
Yeah.
I'm not going to uncover it because I technically only have a 7 RV septic tank,
Right.
and I don't want to. Somebody can make that decision.
Right.
I was going to put 10 in, and whatever. Nobody's, but I'm not going to.
See, right now you have 7 individual septic tanks down here.
Well, I have one septic tank, but
Okay.
it'll do 7 RVs.
Okay, gotcha.
So it goes from here. This is a clean out that I put in. If I ever need to clean it out,
Right.
I can get into there and go. It goes straight line down. The septic tank sits down after the 3rd deck.
Okay.
You'll see a little red. I'll show you when we get down there. And from both sides, it comes into both sides.
Gotcha.
The
Smart.
water, I've got 2 water meters over here. One of them feeds the first 3, which would actually be 6 if you were to put them all in. And then the other one feeds the others. And the reason I did 2 is because I had to get water here.
Right.
They didn't want to bring it down. So everybody, these are up here high because that's what the electrical inspector wanted me to do, just in case if it falls or whatever.
Okay.
It's over the top, but that's what he made me do. So keep a ladder out here. So you've got your water, you've got your septic.
Brand new decks.
Yeah, those are all new. They haven't even been stained yet because they were too green. Like I said, they're all 200 amp panels, and so the first meter is 100 amp.
Okay.
That was put here. I put this here when I first moved in, and that is not running to anything, so it's free. You could pull an RV up there for overflow and plug them in, and
Nice.
if you wanted, not use septic.
God, you got a ton of just septic and electrical and stuff, don't you?
Yeah. So here's one. There's a water line and septic here, and what my plan was, because I've got 125 amps to each of these boxes and 2 plugins,
Right.
I was just going to get the connectors to do whatever and have 2 off of 1 meter if I needed the space, and then they'll have their septic. I just have to bring it up out of the ground.
Gotcha.
But I do have more of the caps, so I can leave.
Okay.
Like that all the way down. Here's another one there. It's going to be a little tight, but I think if you did 7 and you didn't worry about the electric and everything being on its own meter, and you paid the electric bill and kept them for overnights and weeklies, and then put your monthlies down there where they have a bigger lot and they all have their own meter and they can put it into their
Right.
name. That was kind of my thought. But so last
Super
year I
quiet.
cleared out all the trees so you have a good view of the river from up here. I put all these on here just because if we get water come up, I figured it'd be a little stronger, would be safe. They're all cemented in, but
Got a fortune deck in. What's the highest you've ever seen the water get?
it has been to the road
Has it?
in front of my house.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it, past that, which would put it, probably about this high. here.
Right. That's crazy coming up that high.
But the current, the way the river is, it's actually nice because I don't get the logs that some people get, because the way the river comes around, everything just goes down the middle. So I just went overboard. I didn't want this stuff getting rocked by anything.
Yeah.
So I just strengthened them for the.
It's actually one of the wider spots too, the river too, isn't it?
Oh, it's nice.
And then when all the foliage gets on the trees, it'll be even quieter too.
Yep. Oh yeah, that you can't even see. That's all full over there. So when everything in the summer, spring, summer, you can't even see past that tree line on the other side of the river.
Wow.
You couldn't see the river from here until I cut a lot of branches off. Somebody downriver really hated me that day.
Working 7 days a week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
So that's that. I don't know if there's anything else.
we'll give somebody else a turnkey business.
No, garbage here's free.
Okay.
You just gotta take it into town.
How far is the dump from here?
It's in town. It's maybe a 5-minute drive.
Okay. Have you been getting a lot of hits on the smaller home?
I've been getting some, yeah. I've got somebody I think wanting to come in Saturday
Okay.
from Florida. Somebody from Illinois is interested. Illinois, she's actually a realtor too. She wants to move this way, I guess.
How long is that tenant staying for? A month at a time?
Yeah, they've been here for a while. They're new in town and they're trying to get their house or something built down their own property.
Are you just advertising on social media for the campground stuff so far?
She's got a Facebook for it. We have a website.
Nice.
And then I put one slot on Airbnb, and then I had an RV, my RV, I did Airbnb.
I saw we're on the Douglas there. They got an RV spot over there on Douglas Lake. Did you see that?
No.
Asking a fortune for it too.
These guys go by.
But I think rental on it was $700 a month or something. What they
Oh, I hear
priced
some of
at.
those are horrible. I'm like,
Yeah.
$250 a month, people out there.
Uh-huh.
I turn a lot of people away
Deep.
because my vision is campground, not
Right.
full-time living.
Right.
Anybody, you guys can do whatever they want, but I just would have rules if you want it to be kept like a campground because that can get away from you.
Yeah.
So I had this road all cut in. This was all untouched, so I had all this cut in.
Did you do the excavation work?
No, I hired that.
How bad was that bill?
It was enough. I think I've got like 15 or so.
Oh, God.
Just into that. Another close to 20 in septics.
Sheesh.
Of course, I built that during COVID.
The tiny home?
Yeah. Everything jumped up. I was right in the middle. I had to buy it.
Yeah.
And, it was bad. So the septic is right there, and it's
Okay.
a 3-bedroom septic, and that's 1 bedroom. So my plan was to build either 2 more of these right here, or to build a 2-bedroom, or even we were eventually going to put one up on that hill when we got retired.
Okay.
Be done with the farm, but.
Do they say anything about how many homes you're allowed per plat over here or anything?
There are no zoning, no restrictions, no nothing.
Yep. Jefferson County, I know it's one house for every 0.92 acres is how they do it, and it's like,
Yeah, there's
ugh.
some crazy things over here. They don't
And Jefferson's not allowing any tiny homes.
really.
And I had a client call them the other day, and they were, Airbnb's allowed right now, but we're not certain for in the future. And I'm like, well,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, our mayor is actually just now pushing for tourism here.
That's
so when I
awesome.
talked to him about doing this, he's excited.
It just brings money to the community.
It does. I mean, there's no point in not doing it.
I love the smell.
Yeah, I did all this too. This is all
So this is
all my baby.
3 or 4 years old for everything?
No, this one. So I just finished this probably not this last fall before. So about less than a year.
Wow.
Everything's new.
This is definitely solid.
2x6 walls, R19 insulation. I've got the floor insulated. I've got a loft, but I closed it in because I was doing Airbnb. Now, if somebody wanted to move in and needed to use that, they could use that.
So you could do like
I
a
just
little,
didn't want the liability being Airbnb.
right. You could even do like a little kid's bed or something up there if you needed to or anything.
Yeah, it'd be a a short one, but it'd
Yeah.
be a place to sleep if somebody needed it or wanted it. Yeah, everything in here is new within a year and a half. But I only started renting it in June of last year, so it's really only been rented for about 7 months.
Wow.
So I was waiting on city water.
Decent occupancy so far.
Yeah, so since June on Airbnb, I did almost 14,000.
Nice.
But honestly, I do probably as much in cash,
Yeah.
and
No way, no.
I'm just not gonna write it down.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I'm not putting it on paper, but
Yeah, I figure Uncle Joe gets enough. I don't need to give him more.
yeah. Well, this is all shiplap walls and everything. And I don't know, I like the way that the old wormy look is, so I tried to highlight that right.
I love it.
And this is the jack.
Were the deer on property?
Yeah.
Were they?
No,
No, they
I'm
weren't?
sorry. Those
Okay.
are Michigan deer.
Are they?
Yeah.
I heard the accent to them, you know.
Yeah.
This is all Trek stuff too, isn't it?
Yeah, I did that because this deck can be a little harder to take care of. Now this needs to be stained,
Okay.
but like you said, everything. I bought a sprayer, so that was my next thing. As soon as I warmed up, and I don't know if I'll be here. This is all cedar.
That's awesome. So literally a couple gallons of deck sealer and you're good to. Everything's good to go.
And this, I put this screen thing in here. I don't know if I like it or not. Now, if somebody bought it as a whole, I run just one internet.
Okay.
And I nano beam it from my house. See this?
Yeah.
This thing here. So you'll see one on the side of my house down there.
Mm-hmm.
That beams internet up here.
What?
And then I've got internet here. So
Is it like FiberNet or?
it's fiber.
Is it?
Yep, it's fiber at the house.
Okay.
And this, I think this internet's actually almost faster than my house. That nano beam is
Phenomenal. So this property line is pretty much from the flag down there all the way over to.
all the way to that fence line or the tree line over there.
Okay. And then this one runs how far back behind us?
This one will run all the way to the mountaintop.
Okay.
It'll be like an L shape. I can send you what I have drawn up that is.
So this is
What I have
what, like
pictures.
36 acres with this
It
home?
should be
Somewhere thereabout.
37 plus or minus. Well, this one would be about 35, but with the campground's about 37.
Okay. So this house with the campground for $450.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's.
Yep. God, we gotta have a good 20 acres back here behind us or something too, don't we?
Yeah, there's a good amount. So this is the laundry room. I didn't want to bring laundry into my house because you just never know.
Yeah.
So I put laundry room here.
Metal roofs. Don't ever have to worry about that.
Yeah. Now this, the only thing I didn't finish that, but it's insulated.
Hey, you're just slacking now.
Yeah, I know. And I've got the panel there. I put an exhaust fan up there.
Wow.
But this would all stay too. So
Okay.
you got everything
Wow.
plumbed in.
Is this on city water here too? Okay. And then you've even got access underneath too. Don't you?
Yeah, I can show you that too.
What's in this little one?
So this is a shower house for the rustic or the primitive cabins in the mountains.
Okay.
Somebody wants to take a shower, if they do need electric to charge their cell phone or whatever, they can do it here.
And you have how many primitive cabins? Three.
10 by 12s, yeah.
Wow. And that was mainly for like deer hunting purposes and stuff like that way?
You could do deer hunting, or somebody wants to hike in, or you can't drive to it in a car,
Okay.
but they can take side by sides in, which is
Just
big here.
up that road and stuff?
Yeah, and you can go in down there too. We'll probably go in down there and go straight up, but
Okay.
so yeah, there's that.
This is a lot happening.
Yeah, there's all these, everything here. It all still needs stained up here because it's all so new. It's just now to the point. heat pump out there. And
You didn't really skimp on nothing.
I do need a little bit more plastic, but so I've got 1-inch line bringing the water up from down at the road, city water, so you've got plenty of pressure without any extra pumps or anything. I did the same here kind of thing as I did the house. I planned on building these other cabins, so if anybody adds on later, they should just be able to plug into the water here and run to the next place.
Okay, nice. And they'd have good pressure running everywhere too, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, they should. I mean, there's actually people comment like it's almost like they feel like it's
Too much.
the most cleansing shower. It really should. I probably should put a reducer on it.
Nah.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I thought.
Hey, and on side by side, you get so dirty, you about need the pressure.
Yeah. So,
Love it. You got a deer and turkey and everything?
deer turkey. I did catch a bear on camera. We got a few bobcats running around.
Nope.
All your typical. The bear I only caught once. I caught it on 2 cameras same day, and I haven't seen it again.
Pretty decent
Just
size
running
one?
through. Huh?
Pretty decent sized bear.
Yeah. It was a pretty big one.
See, this would be the hard part, just giving up all this to play on.
It is.
She's not gonna put you in a subdivision, is she?
No, I told her, I said, I will move, but I'm going to have at least 20 acres. We might not be able to afford 20 acres, so. So now I'm at least 10 acres.
Right. So was you planning on building up this way?
Yeah, I was going to build over there.
Okay.
I can show you when we come out. That's the first primitive cabin.
Did y'all get a lot of hikers coming through this way?
Some. Now these didn't, do quite as much as I thought. Now I did have a guy stay here almost all summer.
What?
Yeah, he stayed in this one almost all summer. And I've had some stay in the other ones. I found a different site though to advertise on.
Yeah.
Somebody told me where you get all your campers and your hikers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's called a hip camp.
So what do these guys do for bathrooms? Just use woods?
No, outhouse.
Okay.
So each one has its own outhouse.
You have thought of everything.
So that's
God,
that.
you don't hear nothing up in here either.
It's like a miniature cabin to the big one. It's all insulated except for the floor.
Okay.
Vinyl flooring.
Wow.
This was all built
I
after
can't
the cabin is built, so.
imagine being a kid and having all this to grow up with.
No.
You got kids?
Yeah, they're all grown up.
Okay.
They're all in Michigan and they're all having babies, and that's what's getting me. That's why I'm having to go back. Because the grandbabies.
Nice. And then if they want the shower, they can go down to the
Yeah,
bottom
go
and get
down
a
there
shower.
and shower. Yeah.
That's brilliant. You kind of thought of everything.
These are all 10 by 12s, but they're steel roof and.
Jeez.
The others they're all similar. They're a little different, but they're all they're all
Okay.
the same size and just maybe a little different setup with the windows.
Yeah.
And they all have their own fire pit, grill. This one has a picnic table. There's 2 that have picnic table. I haven't taken one to the back one yet because that's a little bit sketchy. That's where the extreme
hikers go.
Yeah, and I actually took that off Airbnb because I really liked it as my own little spot.
Okay.
But
In case you ever make the wife mad, you got a place to sleep.
exactly.
Love how you got roads cut up through here too.
Yeah, got a few. There was a guy in town. He passed away now, but man, that guy was
Brave
he
guy.
was crazy.
Most of those excavation boys kind of are.
They have to be.
Yeah.
I'm from flat land, so up here for me, it took a little bit to get these out.
Is this yours too?
Yeah, there's a.
I saw that marker about halfway up.
That should be the survey flag because he did start it.
Okay.
He just hasn't finished.
So a portion of that up there.
Yeah, he got his foot in the door and then he stopped.
What's your neighbors like? You ever see or hear from them?
They're all great.
Are they?
Yeah, they're good people. It's a friendly town.
Yeah.
As long as you don't try to change it. I'm sure you hear that all the time.
I was raised in Granger County and same kind of mindset.
Yeah. Here's the next one.
This is a haul back up in here.
Yeah, we still got about that much more to go.
Wow.
But so
This is awesome. And these are all how old?
less than the cabin, so I mean less than a year.
Wow. Did you ever sleep?
No.
Good to know.
So the outhouse. So what I did there, I took a plastic barrel, and that's what I used. I cut out the bottom.
Yeah.
So that's what is in there, so it can't fall in. And I think you could probably go years without
Changing anything?
Yeah, unless it's used a lot.
Right.
You probably should never have to worry about it. I was gonna put a couple more in this area just for groups.
Yeah.
You get a group of people that want to come in. But
You actually got some flat spots, which is kind of
there's some areas that are decent.
some rare for Sneedville, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the dozer guy. There's actually a trail. I haven't been on it in a minute, but it goes down and around and back down in
I
there.
can kind of see it, yeah.
So. And that's, like I said, basically the same, little difference.
Okay. Heck yeah. Bring a sleeping bag and you're good to go. Stay warm.
It don't take much to heat it. That guy that was staying in there, he was in there when it was cold. And he said, you turn on his heater for half hour and leave it off for a couple hours.
Wow.
It stays warm. There's another flag.
Okay. Is there a house or anything close by?
No, there's nothing.
Empty, barren land?
This gets a little steep up in here. I'll go up that way and come back down a different way. Some people say they're like, hey, this is almost worth the rental just for the ride.
First time I've been drifting now, side by side. Yeah, I don't think my little wussy truck would have made it.
No, I wouldn't recommend a vehicle, actual vehicle.
Good Lord, you got some views back here too.
Oh yeah, you get back here now, the property goes to the top. I'll show you, I'm not going to drive up there right now
Yeah.
because I haven't been up there in a minute, but I'll show you where it goes. Because it goes, when you get up to that peak, you can see town. You can see Sneedville from there, you really got a good view of town.
Wow.
Here's my favorite one.
I saw your trail cam right there on that tree.
Yeah, that's I get a lot of. You see in the MLS, there's an 8 or a 10-point, but I think it's 10. Looks like it's 10. That's the one I catch him on, and I seen him the other day back here.
So your kids don't come down this way and hunt and stuff?
They come down, but not enough.
No, man.
Our little granddaughters too. So pointed at her grandma's picture and said, "I miss her." That was the last straw.
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna owe me one when she's older, I guess. This is my favorite.
You kind of did a different color on every one of them too, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Dude, this is quiet.
Now this is where I come just to sit, and if you need a peaceful minute, this is where you go to get it. This guy can do everything. Now, I'll tell you too, if you wanted to hunt, you put your little burlap around here, you can spend the night back here, get up in the morning, and just come out here and sit.
God, back here with the thermal.
Yeah. Yep.
Sheesh.
Yeah, because you've got, you can shoot.
Uh-huh.
You got a lot of shooting here.
Yeah, this is my favorite one too.
I'm not really a prepper, but I also kind of thought, if things go down, I can get my buddies. We can stake out the property.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a prepper, but also not going to go down without a fish here.
Yeah.
Here's the inside of this one. This one we call cougar tails, so cougar picture.
That is awesome. I love it. This one's my favorite.
Yeah, I love it back here. One day my wife will come in and, "Where are you, Dad?" She goes, "Oh, you were out there working." I said, "Nope, I'm